Someone asked me, Donovan, why do men cheat? I said, well, let me break it down from the root cause so you can understand where cheating stems from. Okay? Cheating is a lifestyle. That lifestyle comes as a result of that person's culture. Culture is sustained by and is created from law. Okay? So, when you look at hip hop culture and you look at black culture, what it has become, you'll notice that it's devoid of law. Culture means what we're growing in, your environment, your morals, values, standards. Okay? So when you look at hip hop culture, when you look at this materialistic culture, this money chasing and money getting culture, this sleep around culture, this culture where we don't want to enter into commitments with another person. We don't want to be committed and we don't want to be submitted to another person. When you look at this culture, what we've grown in, you'll notice that it's devoid of God's law, which means that it doesn't have a firm foundation, which means that you're going by what you see, touch, taste, hear, and feel. That's what drives you, right? Because God's law, when you're in alignment with God's law, you become righteous. You function properly. Why? Because you're in the right order. The law, your spirit is lined up with it, so it makes you function properly. So your spirit informs your soul, and your soul informs your body. But devoid of law, we have this culture that's not sustained by anything but our bodies. And so we're blown hither and thither based on what we see, touch, taste, hear, and feel. So, to answer the question, why do people seem to cheat? Because they don't have, or they're not sustained by law. They don't have morals. They don't have values. They don't have standards. They've chosen that to be their lifestyle. That's their culture. So when you meet a young lady or you meet a man, you need to find out whose law are they under. You have to find out what environment they're in and what environment they came from. If they came from God's environment, a spot for the moment where his presence is an open door, a delightful place, all of their actions and their behaviors and their standards and their morals and their values and their character, their behavior should be indicative of the fruits of the Holy Spirit. It should be indicative of, if you're in their presence, that man, that woman, you should feel the Spirit of God. You should feel the Holy Spirit. You won't have to wonder, WWJD, what would Jesus do? Because it seems as if this person is walking as if Jesus walked. I'm not talking about perfection. I'm talking about progression. They're always looking to become the best version of themselves. They're always growing, and they can grow you. So that answers the question. That's why people cheat. It's their culture, devoid of law. So they don't have a firm foundation that's indicative of character, standards, morals, values, monogamy, submission, committed, decision. Do you know that decision means to decide, and decide means to cut off? So as a man, if you're in a relationship with a woman, when you decide to be with that woman, if you truly decide to be with that woman, then that means you cut off all the other women. Same thing with a man. When you're in a relationship with a woman, same thing with a woman. If you're in a relationship with a man, whatever the case may be, when you decide that that person is your person, then you cut off even the possibility of being with another person. I love you.